morning, guys. Oh my gosh, my voice sounds crazy. It's just because I'm sick. Or like, I'm not sick anymore, but like I was sick right this past last week. Anyway, but today's the last day of school before we get out for winter break, and I have my English exam today. I'm really excited. Not really, but I'm excited to be out of school. So come along with me as I vlog the day. I won't do it again, I'm sorry. I have literally the fattest pimple. 10 out of 21? No. 10 out of 28. So today is only a half day because we get out at like about 11:45. We're supposed to get out at 12:15, but whenever I had my test on Friday and they said we're going to get out at 12:15, we ended up actually getting out at 11:45. And then I had to call people to pick me up and nobody answered. So I ended up leaving at 12:15. But I told people today at 11:45 because you better bet I'm not staying for 30 extra minutes if I don't have to. But I don't have to deal with that because I think Wednesday, the day's coming when I'm going to get my license. I just got that lotion in my hair. Gross. I hate it when that happens because then your hair looks like greasy for the whole rest of the day. I started my period yesterday and I'm low-key sick. So I just feel like so bloated and like puffy. Let's stop talking. I'm literally gonna be late. Okay, let's go make some breakfast. Hey, Pepe. Isn't she so coquette? Y'all, look at this gingerbread tray I made yesterday. I got kind of hungry and I ate the Santa Claus, but trying to find a good setup for you guys where you can actually see me, but I don't know if that's going to be achieved. Also, funny story, me and my stepdad, we always go to the grocery store together. It's kind of like a bonding thing for us. And we went, and I got a big bag of green grapes, and I like identify as really like green grapes. So it was really disappointing whenever I came back, and I was looking for my green grapes, and I was like, where did my green grapes go? And he took them to work and ate all of them. So now I'm left with his red grapes that were meant for his work. Grateful all the time. I hate the way my camera looks right now. I can't do this. Hello, kitty play.
Yeah.
What? Okay, so this is the fit for today. Just have on my Jordans with this Calvin Klein sweatshirt that has stains on it, but then I'm about to do some makeup. I'm debating if I want to do my hair. I don't think I have enough time, but we're gonna pray. Whew. We already did that this morning. We're gonna spray 71. What I do know though is that I'm covering up this fat pimple. I really don't understand why it still looks so bad. I got this moisturizer because that's like the face wash that I use, but I just don't know if like it's working or if it's breaking out my skin because I used it like, I don't know. I feel like it's not helping as well as just like my normal moisturizer, but it was like $10 for that little tiny thing. So I'm like debating like, should I return it? Because I still have the box and stuff, and I haven't obviously used much since I just got it yesterday. But I don't know. It gives like that cooling effect, so I kind of like that. But this stuff makes my lips look good, but it makes them feel like cardboard. So I'm gonna use my e.l.f. concealer. Let that sit for a while because she's in need of it. And then I don't know if like I want to do makeup since it's the last day of school. Like I don't really have time, but should I rush? Like I'm debating if I want to rush or not. I know I'm gonna do mascara just because I feel gross if I don't have all mascara, and I also don't feel like awake. You know what I mean? Like putting on mascara makes me feel awake. If I put on mascara, it just makes me feel like alive. I'm always like really hyper in the morning, and then as soon as I get to school, I'm like, I feel like I could literally just use this primer as like my mascara. I mean, it adds so much length and it makes my eyelashes look darker. Like, isn't that the whole point of mascara? Today, I have my English 2 exam. I don't even think I've said that. Today, I have my English 2 exam. And I'm just trying to not freak out because it's like, you can't really study for those things. You know what I mean? It's like literally just a passage and then you have to answer questions on the passage. So I'm just trying not to think about it, but I have my biology EOC Friday. Yeah. Also, if you don't know what EOC means, it basically is just like a state-made exam. And I don't really understand why they felt the need to make a state-made exam for English 2. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like I feel like that doesn't make sense. Like, I think that like we all have a general knowledge of like how to read a passage and then answer a question. I don't know. I only say that because I always make worse grades on these. Maybe they do need an exam for this, but it's like I always make a worse grade because, you know, those questions where it's like low-key an opinion question and it's like, why did Charlotte choose to spin her web? And then you're like, I don't know why Charlotte chose to spin her web. Like, I'm not Charlotte. You like look at the passage to like see why maybe she wanted to spin a web. And then there's like 2 answer choices that could both make sense, but you have to find the one that like makes the most sense. I always pick the one that like I think is right. You know what I mean? And that I thought made the most sense, but apparently the other one made the most sense. But I thought that one made the most sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't. I feel like it's not my fault. Ew. Did you hear my laugh? I sound like I'm an old grandma that's been smoking for 50 years. Why does it look like there's a literal scorpion finger hanging off of my eyelash? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna have to like edit everything out of this because I feel like I sound like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not making sense. Eyelash is complete and it's literally time for me to leave. I got my eyebrows done Sunday, but they kind of look the same. And I will... Guys, I'm trying out for Grease. We have a school play at my school. Obviously, the school plays at my school. And I'm a dancer. Like I was saying, I'm a dancer. So I'm trying out just like to be a backup dancer. Or I might try out for Cha-Cha. Because she doesn't sing. Which is perfect because I can't sing. But she has like lines. And I don't know if I can act. I feel like I have the theater kid spirit in me. So I feel like maybe I could. But I've never acted before. And I really don't think giving me a lead role would be like a very wise decision for anyone who, as you know, staffing. And I also don't think that it would ever happen. Because I'm really just not that talented. And I don't think I could just like spirit an actor out of me for the first time ever during auditions. But I did write Cha-Cha down. There's nothing wrong with getting your hopes up, except whenever they get let down. But I'm gonna place this orange bronzer all over my face. Yesterday my sermon at church just was so good. You know like how whenever some sermons just like really apply to you? No, I just got powder all over my desk. You know like whenever you're listening to a sermon and you're just like, oh, that one was for me. This one like wasn't like that, but it was still like really good. Like I still appreciate like how good it was. You know what I mean? Whoa, that was too much blush. Basically, it was talking about how God can't like place you into your future if you're still holding on too tightly to your past, which I feel like obviously can apply for a lot of people, and it's still like really hard to, like, even if you don't have like some crazy past where you were like doing all this like crazy stuff, you know, like if you always kind of was like a good kid, you know what I mean? Like you can still apply to it just because you've still had like challenges that you've overcome, and you can't like live in those challenges or like live in those hurts that people have done to you and be like constantly thinking about what people have done to you type of thing. Like if somebody killed your dog, that was probably not the best analysis, but if somebody killed your dog, like you can't always be mad at them for killing your dog. Like you have to get over it. And another thing, oh my gosh, I was watching the Alex Wilson video and it was talking about forgiveness, and tell me why I didn't think about it this way. Whenever you forgive someone, I always like went by like forgive but don't forget. Apparently that's not biblical. I didn't know that wasn't biblical. Like there's so many things that my brain, like unless I'm like straight up told, like I just don't connect the dots. And that's one of those things. Like God literally told us to forget. Like treat that person like they didn't wrong you after you've forgiven them. And I just didn't like my brain just did not connect those dots. And I feel so silly because I've forgiven people, but I still like keep them at an arm's length because I'm still like doing it because I am not like completely forgiven them for what they did to me in the past. And I mean, there's like wisdom in like, you know, not being someone's best friend after they killed your dog, but like I don't know, it's like you have to treat them like they didn't wrong you after you forgive them. And I don't know why my brain just did not comprehend that, but I felt very convicted whenever I was watching that video. I was like, oh dang, I'm just being silly right now. Like I didn't even think about it like that. I don't really oh, I messed it up. I gotta go. I am running late. See you guys at school. That was 16 minutes long. I'm gonna have to cut out a lot. I was probably talking way too much and oversharing. Hey guys, good. It is Miss Hale's room with Mini Miss Hale and London, my little sis on dance team. They both on dance team. I think I've been in my vlog before, right?
Wait, is this going on your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to like.
Hey guys, how are y'all today?
This light be doing me dirty, y'all. I feel like I'm like, these sleeves are so short. I feel like.
Wait, does your nails match too? That's so cute.
Bro,
stop.
I feel like I rolled out of bed. I'm sorry.
It's the last day of school vlog. What are y'all here for your test?
Dance.
I just need to get 85 or higher.
That's what I'm saying. I just need to make it 85.
They're taking the intermediate dance test to go into honors, which I had to take last year, and it was fine. It's fine. Everything.
What's gonna get me is that writing part, man.
No, that wasn't even the worst part.
Yeah.
Couldn't you put a yoga mat down here?
Oh. Yeah.
What?
I'll see y'all later. Y'all meet my granddad. You want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Randy.
Okay, sorry for the weird angle, but I just got home from school. Like, I really did not just get home from school. I got home from school a while ago. But basically, I feel really awkward talking to you guys. Hold on. Okay, this is better because you're on my bed now. That test was literally the hardest test I have ever taken in my life. Like, I'm not overreacting. I don't understand why English is so hard. I was second last to finish, and it was really embarrassing, and I felt like everyone was mad at me because I was taking you know how it feels whenever you're like the last one taking the test. Everybody's like, can this girl hurry up? I hurried up, and we still had to sit there for 30 minutes, so there was really no point of me hurrying up. But anyway, I got my science exam results back today, and I'm happy with those. So even if I did really bad on the one I took today, at least I have like something to keep in mind. I don't know, but I thought I was gonna be able to vlog after the exam because our science exam only lasted till like 10 o'clock, and this one literally lasted till the bell. Girl, I don't even know what type of accent that was. Till the bell rung. Like, we literally lasted until we were able to leave the whole facility. Like, it took that long. This whole, like, I was taking that test for 3 hours and 15 minutes. One test. I went back to check over my answers whenever I was done, and I was like, I don't even remember reading this passage. That was a whole experience, but it's over now. Praise the Lord. And I just hope you guys remember that you're loved. And I'm sorry if this vlog is like really short. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet, but anyway, I'll tell you guys later. Mwah. Jesus loves you, and I love you too.